exhaust tip, and that is really hot. Shouldn't have touched that. Hello everybody, coming at you with all my might. Hey, Smighty, how you guys doing today? I'm installing the Rekluse into my bike. My GoPro doesn't work because it's too cold. It's like 26 degrees in here. We got that out. We got the clutch pads soaking. Should be interesting. Just got this nut loosened up, which, I don't know, it says, a lot of people say that they're 30 millimeter, but 30 millimeter seemed a little loose on there, but we got that off. Now we're gonna pull this clutch out. I just wanted to give you a little bit of update, but it's pretty difficult when your camera doesn't work, so this is on my phone. All right, as you can see, we got the hub in there and the outer pressure plate. We got all those clutch plates stacked. I only have 3 bolts in here because the reason I bought this clutch is, you see this thing right here? So see that aluminum ring? You can actually adjust, and this is how you adjust the engagement point. Whereas on the cheaper models, you use the clutch lever to pull out on the clutch. But I can actually use this spacer to hold pressure, pulling the clutch out, so when the expansion disc expands, it engages the clutch. So there's no unneeded pressure on your clutch lever. So that's why I went with the Radius CX. Also, you get the good clutch fibers and plate stack. So that's why we went with that. So I'm gonna get this all tuned up, but I'm excited. I still have to pull off this side case because I have to rebuild my water pump. So, but I just wanted to throw that on there. I knew part of it I'm gonna have to pull back off, but it looks sweet. I'm so stoked. All right, so it was cold outside, so I ended up bringing it in here. I got to replace this water pump. So I got my new rebuilt kit right here, and I got a new impeller. I need to check and make sure that the impeller's not grooved, so I just bought a new one. Yeah, I got everything bolted back on. I replaced the oil filter. I put the clutch in. I rebuilt the water pump. Not much of a how-to video, more of a update video. There's my old clutch, the pressure plate, the leftover washer, my springs. I had to bag this all up, cover, and everything like that. But then I'm putting some fresh oil in it, some fresh AMS oil. I have to get that poured into it, and some new coolant, but we're ready to rock. I'm super excited. I have to read the manual on how to adjust my lever and everything like that, because there's some slight adjustments that I need to do, and I'll have to check my screens after a little bit of break-in for the clutch. I'm super stoked. Got to get some fluid in this thing. All right, guys, there it is. You can see the Rekluse plate on there. I got my IMS tank, and there's fuel in it. I got my exhaust tip, and that is really hot. Shouldn't have touched that. Everything's looking fancy. We're gonna fire it up here for you. Make sure to hopefully have it in neutral. But I don't think it doesn't sound too much different than stock, honestly. But I can't 100% tell. Got a fresh oil change in there, rebuilt the water pump, and it's not leaking, so that's great. Yeah, I'm super stoked. Can't wait to get my big wheel kit and put those fat ATV tires on there. My graphics kit is on the way. Oh man, this thing's gonna look amazing. And that was just, that probably just totally annihilated the sound on my phone. The bike is already hot, already warm. The fan works flawlessly. It kicks on about 170 degrees is when the Yamaha ECU tells that fan to kick on. So that's pretty sweet that it works. It was literally plug and play, ready to rock. Sucks for the guys of the 21 model, or 20 and 21 model. They can't use that fan. That fan is actually across the board. Because when I got it, it said it was a YZ450FX fan. And I'm like, oh, hopefully that still works. But yep, it comes across for the 450FX as well. But there you have it. I'm really happy with how things turned out. For the first time in a long time, I actually have everything I can do done to the bike at this time. Next step is big wheels and graphics. So that's that, guys. I'm gonna throw my skid plate on and go home. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day and God bless.